Hi and welcome back to the fish room. Today's video we're going to do part 2 of our fish room tour. I apologise for how long it's taken us to do this. We've been very busy.
Scotland!
But we're over that now, so we can continue with the fish room tour. So we're going to start with the garden and show you the rice fish and guppy pond that's going on right now. So these are our platinum white Meduca rice fish. The smaller ones we've bred ourselves.
Watch this! Hungry!
Something very interesting about the platinum white Meduca rice fish is when the fry first hatch, they're actually pure black. So that's very surprising. At first we felt maybe we've been ripped off and got a tainted strain, but as you can see they're all pretty much white now. A few of them are still a little bit darker, but again that should fade. But yeah, they're doing really well. We're happy with that. In this pond we have another Meduca rice fish strain, which is our orange tiger Meduca rice fish. I'll put some food in and see if I can bring them out for you. So when we put these out here, we only had 2. Luckily it turned out to be a male and a female. So we do have babies. There's a few more over here. Big female there, big fat female. She's normally always got eggs attached to her, but not today. She must have laid them somewhere. We did have more in this pond, but the local pigeons, I believe, have come down and taken a few. Which also explains the duckweed we have in here, because we didn't put duckweed in here. I think it must have been attached to one of the pigeons' feet. So, yep, that's that one. Next one over, we have our guppies. Guppy pond. Now I'm gonna put some food in to try and bring them up. Give you a better look. Some decapsulated brine shrimp eggs. So, this was a cross between a standard blue leertail guppy and a blonde blush double sword guppy. And these are the F3s, I think now. We're getting quite a few blondes turning up in this batch. We're going to be draining this pond next weekend to bring them in before it gets too cold here in the UK. So we'll show you everything we pull out of this pond next week. Could be interesting. I have seen some quite nice ones in there. Oh, they're starting to come out now. But yeah, we'll give you a better look at these next week when I empty the pond. And this one, we just have some yellow tiger rice fish fry growing out. Just giving them a better chance in here. This is the latest pond, we haven't finished it yet. We've got to put some wood on the top. And the canopy that we're trying to grow over the top of the garden on our solar lights is doing really well, although we've had to reinforce the solar light with some copper wire because the local pigeons have been landing on it and breaking them. Speak of the devil, there he is, mocking me with his pigeonness.
Lick it!
So yeah, that's the garden and the rice fish and guppy pond. Let's go in. This aquarium inside is a 450 litre dual aquarium. So we've got some king tiger plecos that we've bred ourselves here, various different sizes. There's one there, one of the newer ones. These endless are kind of like a bit of a mix, to be fair. They're not a pure strain, they're just little ones that have got caught up in nets and ended up in here. The corridors are Agassizi corridors. I've got 10 of them in here. There's a good shot of the 2 different size plecos. There's probably around 30 king tiger pleco fry in here. And we've got some starlight bristlenose plecos, which are arguably the nicer of the bristlenose family. our personal favourites. Problem is you don't see them very much. There's one of the big adult king tiger plecos under there. Dad. And we have our red really shrimp colony in this aquarium. There's probably a couple of hundred in here, although I do notice the king tiger plecos are picking off some of them, which is a shame. Just look at that starlight bristlenose pleco, isn't he fantastic? Gorgeous pleco. Aquarium's starting to get a bit murky now they're all coming out for a feed. So this snout here, that is a flash pleco. We've got 7 or 8 of them in here, I believe. And that's that for that aquarium. You can see it's really getting murky now and our plecos have come out for a feed. Okay, moving on. Another 450 litre aquarium. This is quite a mess. We do need to do something with this. We do have plans. So in this aquarium, we have our stag and line. These are ones we've been working on for quite a long time now. If you've been following our channel, you all know that. I'm quite happy with the way these are turning out in general. We were trying to get rid of a lot of the red and have more green. Although they're not perfect still, have made big improvements. But there's a lot of fry growing out in here from the last attempt to line breed them better. So we'll see how they turn out. And again, our red willy shrimp. They're really loving this algae. Seems to grow all over the 3D background. I kind of like it, and I think I'm going to leave it. And when we redo this tank, I'm going to try and save that on the 3D background and transfer over. So yeah, it's not a great looking tank, but it's doing the job for the breeding project. In this aquarium we have more red panda barbs growing out. We really need to stop breeding red panda barbs. And we also have our Steak Endler coals. So if you watched the previous video, you saw that we whittled down our Steak Endlers and removed the ones that weren't up to the standard we were looking for. And yeah, they've been living out their life in here. So we don't kill our coals, we just rehome them or move them around. So this is another line we've been working on. Call them the mint green black bar endlers. Really nice pattern and coloration on them. So we got these from breeding. Oh, it was an emerald green endler with a steak endler, and these were the results. This aquarium has a bit of a mishmash of fish. So we've got some fire green tetras, the ones with the red on the bottom, a nice temperate tetra. We have some gobies down the bottom. There's a hyphen Indian barb there. There's a couple of rosy loaches knocking around, and a couple of micro rasboras. Yeah, so a lot of the tanks on this side of the room we're just going to be completely redoing. We aren't happy with them at all. They might even be going, to be fair, and we'll just concentrate on making the tanks, the rest of the tanks, a lot better. More plants, stuff like that. In this aquarium we have the critically endangered bandula barbs. 1 male, 2 females. You can see the breeding trap behind them. So far they haven't spawned for us, so we might have to play around with some settings and variables to try and dial in and get them breeding. It's definitely a goal because they are so endangered. So yeah, as soon as we can get them breeding, we'll offer them out to other hobbyists and try and do a little bit to help them in terms of conservation. Then we have the Altiga endlers, the Santa Maria endlers, and the Blue Star endlers. Oh, you're back for more of my rice fish, are you?
Get on with it, you southern fag.
And that about wraps up our fish room tour of 2023, although we can't leave the fish room without giving you a quick look at one of our most popular, if not the most popular features, Cory shrimp. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, if you get eye contact with him. It's weird, right? Neighbours are starting to complain. Hopefully it's just a phase, like puberty or something. Anyway, so that's it for this fish room tour, guys. As always, please do take care of yourselves, and we'll see you again soon.
Thanks for watching.